Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred star avatars of our galactic families of light. Happy, brilliant full moon in creative and kind Virgo, a powerful, stable earth sign. Today's date, 3/7/2023, is encoded with our 37 into the 73 code of our new heaven upon the new earth. We also have the most powerful transits of the year today with Saturn, the planet of abundance and harvest, moving into the water sign of Pisces, the fish. This is a time of transition and transformation. The holy waters of the Great Spirit flow through this realm, healing, releasing, and purging all that remains of the old stagnant energies of the false 3D matrix. As Gaia continues to get inundated with heavenly rays of light from the great central sun, Pachamama received another powerful activation today, with a magnitude 6.0 earthquake in Papua New Guinea on the Ring of Fire at 1351 UTC. The birds of freedom have taken flight as the eagle and the condor rise together in perfect harmony and synchronicity in divine union of Hieros, Gamos. Through the mirror of the mind, the external reflects the internal, and the internal reflects the external. Emptiness is form, and form is emptiness. The universe is always in perfect harmony and resonance, but sometimes our thoughts get in the way. As captains of our ships, we realize that there are thoughts that lift the sail, our spirit, and thoughts that lower our sails. On the ocean of consciousness, some things bring you up and others bring you down. In divine sovereignty, with a positive mindset, we set sail with the courage of our lion kingdom of God, and as brave spiritual warriors of our rainbow tribe of the new earth, we walk the sacred path with heart. Nothing can stop this lovolution of the evolution of consciousness in the unity of all living souls of our ground crew earth angelics of the 144. As we rise together into the light, we lift Gaia and all her children of the sun in this great ascension process. Keep your eyes on the prize as we hold the vision of our heaven upon earth. As we live in and manifest the realm of eternal bliss consciousness, we need never to fall from grace again. Living from our hearts, being real human beings, as we shift this matrix once and for all into the new golden age of eternal life. As any doubts or fears arise, allow them to be. Simply observe them and allow them to dissipate like gentle wisps of smoke into the golden light. This is the beginning of the new bright age of Aquarius, and we are the Wayshowers leading the way to the dawning of our new Lemuria. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release very powerful New Earth codes. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 23 degrees, 15 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 17 degrees, 13 minutes Pisces. More of our 37 into the 73 code and the 17 of the Q, the quantum, the Quelle source. Current Sabian symbol for the moon at 24 degrees Virgo, Mary and her white lamb. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 18 degrees Pisces. In a huge tent, a famous revivalist conducts his meeting with a spectacular performance. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Coalescing timelines equal new beginnings plus graceful endings. Magnetic resonance flip and reverse. Edit. Finale. And from divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Let go of fear, anxiety, and insecurity, and allow yourself to embrace the journey, because you are arriving at the destination your heart and soul desire. Trust that you are already living in the end. All you have to do is choose to exist there. From my spirit, I want to drive away fear, this negative force that prevents me from moving forward and confuses my intuitive mind. And from divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. Full moon in Virgo and Saturn and Pisces. Yes, today is a kind of double whammy and a very powerful day, and the new energies are moving very powerfully in sync. The full moon in Virgo is celebrating the resurgence of nature and the new power that is animating nature as the new earth grids are being activated by the outpourings of solar light codes and water plasma light codes. It is truly a new creation. Nature is returning to her original vibrant and wild self before humanity claimed to have tamed her. As the patriarchal energy falls away, the power of the divine feminine rises, and nature is reanimated and rebirthed. At the same time, the energy of the green man, Pan, is also moving through the new grids, like an electric current. The entry of Saturn into Pisces, the opposite houses on the zodiac, is a powerful energy of disruption. Pisces, which represents our highest spiritual energy and is a water sign, is being visited by the planet that loves to structure and organize. This transit will continue until 2025, suggesting that we are in for some huge transformations in our spiritual structures. The old patriarchal forms will fall away to make way for the new earth. Have a beautiful and powerful full moon. From CeliaFenn.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Great news. Have a happy full moon day, dear family of love and light. In this full moon day, the Divine has finished one phase of Gaia's Ascension process and kick-started a brand new phase. This new phase is the beginning of the Divine government on Earth and the foresign of upcoming Gaia's remapping process. Enjoy the new energies and Gaia's new phase. And please know that the Divine's intervention is still going on. Gaia's ascension is now spiritual law. The Divine is determined to enhance Gaia's ascension law, and there will be no exceptions whatsoever. What a blessed day for the Divine plan and the planet and humanity. The planetary ascension has entered a new and critical phase, and that is to say that the Divine government on Earth is getting even more closer. Divine blessings to you always, Linda Lee. So it is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Meg Benedict. One of the most important astrological events of 2023 occurs today, March 7th, when Saturn moves into Pisces for 2.5 years. Saturn has been working behind the scenes in Aquarius for several years, contributing to the formation of a new society, the new circular community. Saturn supplies more dedication, discipline, and grounded practicality wherever it touches. While in Aquarius, Saturn flushed out dysfunctional social systems, authoritarian hierarchies, rules and regulations to be replaced with more just, equitable solutions for the global community. Saturn in Pisces enhances the journey for a deeper meaning in life. It has a more otherworldly focus beyond the mundane. During Saturn and Pisces transit of 1964 through 67, we saw an evolutionary explosion in music, art, and pursuit of altered states of consciousness, a more fluid society going with the flow, and a freer lifestyle. Turn on, tune in, drop out is a counterculture era phrase popularized by Timothy Leary in 1966. During Saturn and Pisces influence, Leary led a movement. Tune in meant interact harmoniously with the world around you, externalize, materialize, express your new internal perspectives. Dropout suggested an elective, selective, graceful process of detachment from involuntary or unconscious commitments. Dropout meant self-reliance, a discovery of one's singularity, a commitment to mobility, choice, and change. Saturn in Pisces inspires internal pursuit of more creative exploration. Mystical experiences and spiritual practices including yoga, meditation, chanting, toning, energy healing, and sacred quests or retreats. Saturn in Pisces provides the spiritual container of heaven on earth. Instead of escaping into trance states, psychedelics, addictions, and disassociation, Saturn brings us back to earth in concrete, practical ways. Let's not forget, when we look through the quantum lens and many worlds' interpretation of quantum mechanics, there are many worlds which exist in parallel at the same space and time as our own. Currently, there are two prevalent holy fields dominating the earth plane: the ancient fear-based patriarchal hierarchy overlords, and the new earth circle of light community. Saturn in Pisces illuminates the path forward into this new world awaiting us. It is our birthright. It is our future now. It is our arrival home. From NewEarthCentral.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Saturn in Pisces, the emergence of a new era. Beloved ones, we are at a crucial time in our planetary transition. As you know, March is the most significant month of the year. It is at this time that we are literally stepping into a new era, in which the evidence of our inner work and all we have achieved until this moment will begin to emerge. In this month we have 7 conjunctions as a representation of all the many alignments within and outside our galaxy that are taking place to help us in our transition. We just witnessed the first of this conjunction, Venus and Jupiter, together with Mercury conjunct Saturn, and many other important events that will help us continue expanding into our new harmonic timeline. However, at this transitional time, when many are beginning to reclaim their sovereignty and step into their unique missions, the most important planetary events are Pluto entering Aquarius and Saturn moving into Pisces on March 7th and 8th. Events that mark the emergence of a new era, one in which many are awakening, remembering, and beginning to act as free sovereign beings in complete charge of themselves and their life experience. Saturn in Pisces is indeed the most important event of 2023, an alignment that invites us to master responsibility for our evolutionary journey, so we can move forward without repeating the same old situations. At a personal level, Saturn will assist us in expressing all of our personal abilities and spiritual insights, making everything more solid, tangible, and durable. Saturn in Pisces will influence us until February 14th, 2026, and that coincides with a moon in Virgo on March 7th. A moon that trine Uranus, which will trigger the beginning of this great shift and square Mars, empowering even more our mission of service. Both Saturn and Pisces, together with the moon in Virgo, emphasize the importance of service, devotion, compassionate witnessing, and above all, service to all. For this is precisely the nature and purpose of Virgo and Pisces, to be of assistance, helping us to remember that we are all one in truth. The last time that we had Saturn in Pisces was between May 1993 and April 1996. This is going to be of great importance as it represents the end of a planetary cycle, as it resides in Pisces, as well as a personal one, especially for the ones who are having their Saturn's return, whose dates are from 1935 to 1938, your second Saturn return, if you are born between 1964 and 1967. And finally, your first return if you are born between 1993 to 1996. If you are experiencing your Saturn return, as well as if you are a Pisces, It will have even more emphasis for you, as you will be passing through important reminders, lessons, or situations that will help you master yourself in certain areas of your life, concluding cycles in your unique soul's plan. See your personal chart to know when it will fall so you can focus on that area, together with other ones that you are guided to. Many of us are already seeing the personal transformation that we have experienced when we look back, which is how we appreciate from our current perspective all we have mastered. Saturn, the task maker, as it is often called, invites us to make everything tangible. Pisces, on the contrary, likes to dream and lives in the ethereal realms. As we too have Neptune in Pisces, Saturn is going to be of great help for those who need to clear illusions and be more grounded to create a more stable life. Saturn invites us to dream, commune with our soul to obtain more clarity about what we wish to create, and then ground ourselves and make all we envision in Pisces realms tangible, for we are here experiencing a physical life, and it is pivotal to begin creating strong foundations and the healthy structures in our lives that will be the pillars of our goals. This is a time when many who are still doubtful about who they are, their personal power, and their mission will begin to feel the urge to be of service, taking baby steps to descend their unique visions and abilities into the earth, where assistance is pivotal at this time of our planetary transition. For those who are in a healing phase, on March 12th, we too have another conjunction, Jupiter and Chiron, which will help us go deeper into the core of what we need to distill and transform so we can step into a more creative phase by being whole and renewed. A creative process that Venus in Taurus from March 16th will too help us fulfill. For as you can see, everything within creation is helping us to evolve, create, expand, and rebirth. It is our personal choice to take this unique opportunity or to continue allowing illusions, to embrace our authentic path. At a planetary level, Saturn, as you know, is the seventh portal in our galaxy, from which the seventh ray or violet ray enters throughout our planet. As it occurs with the moon, Saturn has been deeply misused for non-benevolent purposes, especially to distort and impede the free flow of the seventh ray, the one that helps us rehabilitate our seventh dimensional shoulder portal or left wing. This is of utmost importance, as it has been now rehabilitated, but many will still suffer many distortions associated with Saturn that need to heal. This is a propitious time for all who need to remove shoulder implants or any other manipulation that impedes them to open their seventh dimensional portals, which are several ones in our body apart from the left shoulder one. Saturn's authentic essence has nothing to do with the non-benevolent beings and tactics done to this planet, the same as our planet has nothing to do with the damage we have caused to it throughout our human history, as it is a pure living organism independent of our actions. Saturn's nature is one of structure, order, discipline, and sovereignty, and this is what we shall aim for when we connect to this planet. This is a phase for all of us to dwell more in our earth plane, creating a new way of living, with new structures that disengage from the 3D ones, so we can begin to direct our lives where we are the creators of our own personal resources. It is with Saturn and Pisces that we are going to be invited to peel ourselves more, releasing more old egoic layers, getting into the core of what keeps us in pain, or repeating old patterns, for we can finally see behind all these false layers who we are, where we are, and what we need to heal to get a more illumined, healed, and whole state of being. We have the potential, the inner resources, guidance, wisdom, and power required to initiate this process of conscious retrieval and sovereign reclamation. We just need to have the will, devotion, and courage to stand up for ourselves and become the only authority in our life experience. With infinite love, Natalia Alba from StarseedSoul.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Blessed Virgo full moon, beloveds. A completion of lessons and freedom from the beast system is here. That catalyst has been one of our greatest teachers, forcing us to be sovereign. Celestial wisdom is opening us up to attain cosmic enlightenment. Due to your commitment to heal and seek salvation, this breakthrough is clearing collective timelines of karma and the old earth paradigm. Rest, ground, and allow the changes to occur while you integrate a higher understanding. New energy will be birthing through your crown, pineal gland, and third eye chakra once this completes. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Alex Miles. The Virgo full moon is illuminating the night sky, allowing us to tap into deep inner knowledge and wisdom, and bringing introspection, healing, self-reflection, and self-improvement. Virgo encourages us to examine our thoughts and emotions more closely and to review our intentions and behaviors so we can identify areas where we need to make changes or let go of anything that no longer serves us. This can lead to positive changes in all areas of our lives, including our relationships, careers, health, and personal development, and we make space for new opportunities, growth, and abundance. Saturn's transit into Pisces on March 7th, 2023 is a significant astrological event that will last until February 13, 2026. This particular transit is one of the most important astrological shifts of the year, as the last time it took place was between 1993 and 1996. When Saturn moves into a new sign, it can have dramatic implications for us all, regardless of our zodiac sign. However, Pisces sun, moon, and rising will feel it more intensely. It has symbolic meaning, marking the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one, and is known to have a major influence on our individual and collective experiences. Saturn is known as the planet of karma and is associated with discipline, restrictions, limitations, and boundaries, and for bringing karmic deliverance. It represents the consequences of our actions and the need to take responsibility and be accountable for our choices. Saturn and Pisces are two opposing energies that can create a complex and challenging dynamic. From empathplanet.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Linda Johnson. 3/7/23. Today we have a full moon in Virgo at 16 degrees. This is another full moon at 16 degrees, which equals 7, the vibration of this year. In cosmic consciousness, Virgo is ruled by Chiron, the wounded healer, and subsequently as well the rainbow bridge that contains the mastery for healing. The obstacle is the path. We, as we've been saying, all have a wound in one or more of our 4 body systems, and this is an opportunity for integration, alignment, wholeness, acceptance, and healing to empowerment with the medicine contained within. The moon is of course in a bridge with the sun in Pisces at 16 degrees. The unlimited possibilities, unconditional love, Christ consciousness, transcendent, elevated healing, the esoteric, the mystery, the mystical transformation. And Saturn today moves into a 3-year placement in Pisces. I personally love this as Saturn is a social planet. We move into the unlimited realm, limitlessness, dreamy possibilities that can now be created. Saturn is boundaries, contracts, time, authority, restrictions, frameworks, and now we move into a new framework of magic, limitlessness, possibilities, and ability to restructure, renegotiate, take the brakes off, step out into your heart and soul's desire. What does that even look like, feel like, to have freedom and liberty to recreate and live from within your soul's blueprint, and no longer under outdated regulations and limitations? We can't really process this with our minds, as the mind can only go where it has been. We are really looking through this with the heart and soul lens. And from Divine Star of the Light, Debbie Edwards. Change and healing with the full moon in Virgo, March 7th, 2023. Today we welcome in the full moon in Virgo with a lot of big energy swirling in the cosmos. Depending on where you are in life, emotionally and spiritually speaking, we may or may not feel a bit pessimistic for the next couple of days. The moon will be in opposition to both the sun and Mercury in Pisces. It will also be square to Mars in Gemini and trine to Uranus in Taurus. This is a heavy vibe to wade through. Many of us might feel like we're treading water more than we are sailing along. We can expect some sluggish delays, higher expenses, and overall important mundane tasks to take our attention. We may feel like we want to expand our sense of freedom and hang on to idyllic dreams, but reality will try to keep us grounded instead. This can be a good thing, though, bringing our attention to things that we can make improvements with that we have been putting off. Those who tend to procrastinate or become fatigued easily may feel like they are overwhelmed with how much needs to get done. But if we tackle it all head on, we can take care of our responsibilities and then allow ourselves times to relax after. With full moons, we get to release and abandon all things we don't need anymore. We can give them up to the universe and let go. Let's reduce stress by implementing a more simplistic daily routine and cleanliness regimen. Whether it be getting more sleep or cutting out addictive habits, the universe is going to help us get organized and healthier. This is a time in which blessings come in disguise. Let's roll with the punches and allow the rivers of life to help us gently float downstream to more prosperous waters. From MetaVisionaries.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. A momentous full moon in Virgo with the sun in Pisces is unfolding now and will be exact on March 7th. This is the 6th consecutive full moon with the sun and moon at 16 degrees. 16 reduces to the single digit 7. In fact, it unleashes an extraordinary quintuple 77777 code. Pluto and Saturn play a vital role at the same time of the full moon, with both at 29 degrees, ready to move into new signs, Saturn during the full moon itself. Remember that Pluto and Saturn manifested a major celestial event together to start the 2020s decade. The 500-year event stellium with the Sun and Mercury. That's why this moment is so pivotal now. A full moon is a great time to let go and release. With Pluto at 29 degrees of Capricorn, anything that is a reminder of your past, an old identity that you've outgrown, old attachments, let it all go. Use essential oils and crystals. They are especially aligned with Virgo. Only surround yourself with things, scents, and sounds that fill you with love, joy, gratitude, and beauty. Mars is fired up by a T-square to the sun and moon, giving you that extra fire and passion. Mars also creates a beautiful sextile to Venus. And while Mars' magical fire ignites the Virgo full moon, while Mars also creates a lovely, harmonious transit to Venus, it's a wonderful time to discover Venus and Mars' tremendous impact on humanity at this time. Love and joyful blessings, Tanya, from TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, March 6th through the 13th, 2023, Earth Activation. The week starts off with a potent Virgo full moon on March 7th, which is in trine to Uranus and Taurus. This is a time of higher frequency activation of the Earth. We are birthing into a new age. The energies are off the charts, with Venus having just crossed over Jupiter and then Chiron. We are starting to feel Jupiter come into exact conjunction with Chiron from March 11th through the 14th. It's an explosive energy of expanding life force. The frequencies are ramping up as humanity gets more and more fed up with being controlled. Aries wants freedom more than anything, and these 3 planets in Aries are giving us an opportunity to break the chains on whatever has been holding us back. Jupiter is urging us to expand beyond the constructs of our trauma and pain that has kept us hiding and disconnected. When fully connected back with life force, it is hard to have time to feel fear or trauma because you are too busy enjoying living again. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn and Saturn at 29 degrees Aquarius are telling us that these chains have been on us a long time, all the way back to the Atlantean times. It's about our permission to access our power. We have been programmed with fear that this power will cause destruction, but it's not true. We have already fully expressed and have an understanding of this higher power as advanced souls. We just forgot. The fear programming is falling away as we breathe into this vitality and energy that is becoming more and more available to us in the ethers. It feels good because it's our true natural state to be connected to Source and pulsing with life. Multitudes of controlled tactics are not working as they try to block out the powerful spiritual vibrations that are coming our way. We are being prepared for something massive, and it involves a rebirth into who we really are. We are entering a time of a huge bloom of energy in both Pisces, the end of the zodiac, and Aries, the beginning of the zodiac. We have come to the end of a chapter, and the only way forward is to be reborn into our full potential. Saturn will move over into Pisces on the 7th, just in time for a Sun-Mercury-Neptune conjunction in Pisces, which happens at the middle of the month. It's an identity crisis of epic proportions as these planets square up with Mars in Gemini, just as he is leaving his retrograde shadow. In mutable signs, this square is bringing a powerful energy for massive shifts and changes. Tectonic plate-type shifts. We are shifting dimensions as we birth a new humanity and fully activate our God Code DNA. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Full moon in Virgo, Saturn enters Pisces. The peak of the lunar cycle brings intense focus on the need for healing and improvement in all areas of life. A square from Mars means we may be mentally scattered, reaching for an action, something, anything, to occupy the mind and keep the hands busy. But right now, maybe we need to stand still, stare into the void, be at peace with the unknown, listen to the inner voice for direction. A careful choice is required before we begin a new chapter. Take your time, peruse the details, discern what is right for you. Saturn's entry into Pisces reminds us that we are all dream builders, cosmic weavers, divine architects. Now is the time to commit to reshaping reality. Dedicate yourself to the work required to manifest your vision. Yes, there may be a test of faith, a momentary sense of separation, a feeling of being all at sea. But Saturn knows where you limit your imagination. He knows your deepest fears harbored in the unconscious. Saturn knows it's time for you, for all of us, to stop the self-sabotage and reconnect to our spiritual mission. Define what gives life meaning for you. Soul work is your anchor, your touchstone, your rock. Walk gently on the earth. Open your heart to receive. The miracle is you. From LeahWhitehorse.com. From Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Pyramid full moon, 1 star. Night of the 9th wave. Recover, rest, heal, dream the new earth. The understanding of the equation says that until 2011-12 time was controlled by an incomplete state of consciousness. What this did was it allowed a self-serving governing force that worked through the all-seeing eye at the top of the pyramid to manipulate the collective consciousness. But now, since the completion of the universal time pyramid, the intention to manipulate has to work with a complete and transparent state of consciousness. Hence, everything is being seen for what it is. Everything is being forced to be humble to the will of the source creator of the universe. Today is 1 star, rabbit, Lamat. 1 initiates. Lamat is the appreciation of the growth accomplished. Upon deeper reflection and a high level of understanding, one can see that the consciousness of each level is a large scale of time that begins with 1 star. The first 18 days of the 9th level was 1 star from the 9th to the 26th of March 2011. So the last 13 days of the 260 days old Keen that begins today aligns consciousness to being complete to the beginning. 1 star hence aligns to the completion of all 9 ascending creation waves of universal time. The timing code of the universal source calendar, the Maya, Aztec, and other ancient timekeepers worked with says Bolon Yok Te Ku, being the 9 cosmic creative forces of creation, have fully descended on Earth and are now merging the collective consciousness through a convergence point, Ascension. Because of this equation, the 7th day of all 9 levels is looping through the beginning conception spark of divine time, and doing this as it shifts into the 7th night on all levels. The Source Creator's divine time resonance that emanates from the cosmic axis, tree of life within, has evolved creation to the top of the pyramid. Hence the limiting duality of the physical reality is being transcended to become infinitely multidimensional and be without separation and without limits. In other words, the separating forces of our world that have governed the duality of the physical are gradually fading away. The veils of separation are dissolving, yet paradoxically, the resistance to this happening is stronger than ever. The resistance is being held in the shadows of the heartless mind. The prophecy says that when the eagle and the condor fly together, the phoenix will rise from the ashes of the memory of time, allowing the collective consciousness to walk together as one heart and give birth to a multidimensional new earth of unconditional love and peace between all nations. This moment is happening now, and the indigenous sacred ceremonies are returning in support. Kamagu, from the heart, Sean, in the 122nd night of the 9th wave, 18 days on a larger of time of 10, Baats, monkey, from rockartgallery.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 33 coming in of Divine Mastery. Keen 33, Red Resonant Skywalker. The number 7 is called Resonant, and it is representing the energy of channeling. The 7th day is right in the middle of the wave spell, time to ponder on how to proceed and a time to take stock of how this journey is going. The blue hand wave spell is about accomplishment and healing, also putting your hands to good use. If you have not yet succeeded in accomplishing your goals, use your intuition today to steer yourself on the right course. Yesterday was a double human day, and we were encouraged to use our intuitive skills. Today, the number 7 asks us to do the same. Today is Red Skywalker, and the keywords associated with it are explore, space, and wakefulness. This is a great combination of day and number. Red Skywalker is an energy that is full of fun, adventure, curiosity, and courage. Skywalker encourages us to take a step in a new and exciting direction. If you have not achieved your goals thus far, Skywalker can show you a different way of thinking. As it is a resonant day, Skywalker can show you that thinking differently can open up your third eye, and so he shows us that it's an adventure in psychic awareness. Try opening your mind today, and you'll soon be rewarded with messages. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Resonant Skywalker, 7 Bane, Keen 33, 7th of March 2023, Attuning to Expansion. 7-3-2023 equals 737, 73 into the 37 equals 710 equals 71 equal 8, 77 magical portal. Day codes 7 spiritual test, initiation, solitude, magic, mystic, magician. 8 infinite abundant source flow. Month year codes 3 Holy Trinity, creativity, joy, happiness. 7, 10 manifestation, authority, power, leader. 1, New Beginnings, Original Leader, Independent, Unique. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 23, Royal Star, the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support. Keen 33, Ascended Master, Frequency. 33 equals 6, Heaven, Christ, Harmony. Keen 33 is providing very heavenly and divine codes today through this magical 7-7 portal. A full bang for our buck today. Check out this lineup. Full moon in Virgo, service to the divine. Saturn enters Pisces, higher love and service in our new dreamy reality. Solar Jaguar moon. The 9th moon in the dream spell calendar starts today, March 7th through April 3rd, 2023. We are focused on the question, how do I attain my purpose? A trinity of alignments to propel us into our higher destiny and service in these magical energies. A very powerful destiny day with the capacity for great shifts, very cosmic expansive energies. Day 7 in the Blue Hand Wave Spell inspires us to channel healing, knowledge from expanded multidimensional sources. Blue Hand is tribe number 7, and we have reached the 7th day in this wave spell, giving us 7-7 Magician's Code. We also have a 7-7 code through today's date, giving us a quadruple 7 code for today, 4 times the magical power to access and accomplish great healing. Tone of Creation, Resonant Tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, Power Channel, Essence Attunement. The resonant tone very powerfully ignites the manifestation potentials today as it provides the ability to fine-tune and channel these magical forces. Remember that it is our vibration that will energize our creation, and that this is broadcast through our emotional body rather than our mental body. It is very important that we are stable, calm, and receptive to our feelings and what frequencies we are actually emitting as a transmitter to the etheric realm. At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment that is available to us all, we can inspire others to do the same. Believe in the great dream for humanity and anchor this into your reality. It is time to fearlessly live the dream. A very potent divine destiny day to allow the awakening of our raw and primal emotions to feel the beauty, harmony, and expansion of space within and surrounding us. Attune to the magic of bliss on earth. Today's question is, how can I attune to the higher bliss frequencies, allowing the pure life force to express through me in a raw and unbridled manner, awakening my sense of adventure to inspire others. Divine blessings for your divine attunement to the pure primal creation energies of the cosmos. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 33, Red Resonant Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to explore. Inspiring wakefulness. I seal the output of space. With the resonant tone of attunement, I am guided by the power of life force. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Holger Kirchhoff, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We're very grateful for you all. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Alexandra, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totem, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with very powerful New Earth codes from Divine Brothor of the Light, Li Parole. Gathering to battle, kingdom crown, using symbolism, language codes, manipulate time, nobody knows, unum sanctum, possession deed, juristic personality, copyright timeline, admiralty, commerce, purgatory, character, dead in the water, taking our innocence, stealing our crowns, captured souls under the ark, holy ground, tombstone, Jupiter, Mercury age, in bed with Mars, full moon night, truth comes to light, intervention, antidote, kingdom is now, I am presence, grace of God, Saturn rules astrology, purple crown on top, mother, father, child, thalamus, temple, hearts of love, return to goodness, Lemuria, interface field, intuitive circuitry OS, embody higher self, alchemical circle, take responsibility, manifest, create life, everything for everyone, kingdom is now, the light within, Gnosis wins. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed full moon in Virgo, and most powerful and transformational transition and transit of Saturn into watery Pisces. The holy waters and the holy fire of the Holy Spirit come together in divine union in the sacred heart centers of every living being, every sentient being of the way. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.